Parents, this is one you can do with the kids. It's also fun for adults. tVOX is an accidentally awesome app. It started as a simple text-to-speech tool for creating YouTube videos, like this one. I realize there's a lot you can do with the ability to make whatever audio you want. It goes beyond just having a text read by the AI for a YouTube voiceover like this one. Anyway, so that turned into tVOX. We're going to focus on tVOX stories. You, yes you, must create an initial story intro to get things started. Go to tVOX online, find and click on Stories. You'll see a grid of thumbnail cards corresponding to the available stories. Each card tells the story details, including length. Click on Start a Chain to create your first story. It's limited to 300 characters. Just share something small and light to encourage others interact with your idea. Type in a title for the story. Enter your 300 characters of text. This is the most important part. Try making pauses by putting in commas, or a new line, or an exclamation point. Play around with tuning your text and regenerate the audio because that's where the magic of the AI is realized. Choose the character you want for the voice. Use the pro voices, unless you want it to sound more robotic for some reason. Personally, I like for it to sound as much like a human speaker as possible, and the Google Chirp voices are pretty darn close. I thought one of them was Meg Griffin. If you make your video private, then only you can see it when logged in. For testing, you should make it public. If private, you can tag collaborators, the people you want to be allowed to join in your story when you have it set to private. If you don't save it as private, then anyone can add to it who is logged in because it is publicly accessible. Definitely pay attention to that bit because don't expose yourself like old Greg, for example. Never mind. Take note. It will take about 30 seconds for it to render your audio. The cool thing about it is it makes an image to go along with your text based on whatever you submitted. It works surprisingly well. After submitting your text, you should have a new audio clip and an accompanying slide for the book. You can regenerate the slide if you don't like what it gave you. You can regenerate the audio as well. When you've tweaked everything to your liking, click Publish Chain and it will go live. Once it's live, anyone who stumbles upon the site can add to your story if they make it that far into the site and choose to add to yours. Usage is limited to 10 submissions per day, so don't waste it on testing. If you want to create audio clips with text longer than 300 characters, go back to the home page and click Create Audio instead of Stories. From the Create Audio interface, you can submit text up to about 400 characters, roughly. I think it equals about 5 minutes worth of audio it can do in one pass. So if you need to do more than a 5-minute video, you'll need to separate them. Don't quote me on it. Play around with it. It's free, but there is the usage cap. For testing, create a second login so you can pretend to be the person who stumbles upon your story. Once your second user is logged in, go to the Stories page and select the story you just created. You'll only see it if you made it public. Otherwise, you'll have to be logged in with the correct ID where you created the story if you made it private. Once you're on the story page itself, click Continue Chain. It will bring up the most recent addition to the story so you can listen to it and decide what you want to add. For example, if someone added to your story and you didn't know what it was, you could listen here so when you add your new bit, you know what previous section your new section is going to follow. Just keep adding to it as you get ideas.
This is a story about nothing. I am a teenage boy who was bored with his life. I put in my earbuds, but they don't work. I'm walking down the sidewalk at about 5 p.m. in the evening. Up ahead in the distance, I can see walking this way, it's This is a story about nothing. I am a teenage boy who was bored with his life. I put in my earbuds, but they don't work. I'm walking down the sidewalk at about 5 p.m. in the evening. Up ahead in the distance, I can see walking this way, it's my good buddy Jones. Jones, good to see you, buddy. Where's your hat? I see you have your shades, as usual, even at this late in the evening. I like your jacket. What's up? I'm just on my way to the shop. My earbuds don't work. You coming with?
It's fun if you have someone else adding to the story, because the images can be amusing, and the voice might not speak as you expected. It's super fun once you get the hang of it. At the time of publishing this video, I'm not sure anyone knows the website exists, so I'm going to advise that you don't have much to worry about in terms of sharing your creativity there. Again, you can always make your story private at creation time, but it will be much more fun if you let it go public, so others can add to it. That's where the fun is.